I don't know how many times I can say that numbers are beautiful and truly mean them. But, well. So, yeah, nice. Oh yeah, but yeah, so I did try making a little bit of a factory. An underwater factory in Minecraft, okay? I realize this might be annoying for some people. Me talking about Minecraft in a video about Dokapon. But, and I'm sorry. I do apologize. You know how it goes sometimes. Oh my god, okay. Well, Metal Guard kicked in very handily here. And now Minecraft. Yeah, so I made an underwater base thing, and I realized I didn't actually give myself enough space, nearly enough space, for, like, you know, as I mentioned, I have this grid system, and I like to keep things, you know, built to a... So, my building methodology has changed a little bit over the years. So now it's like, each unit, there's a unit of 2x2 blocks, with a grid line of 1 block in between, okay? So, a small machine from Create, well, okay, so the dimensions of a machine might be like 5x5 or 5x what, 8, or 5x11. You see where this is going. Maybe 2x2 at the very smallest, but well, actually no, I guess more 4x4. No, I'm sorry, Herkadirk. But yeah. Hopefully it would be like 5x5, and then there would be a 7x7 ring around it. That would allow you to move around or put a wall around it. And what I'd like to do is to have, well, one of the machines, I just did not make it, well, I did not plan out the building, that particular building very well. And, the input or the output chest would have been up against a wall. So it would fit, it just not properly snapped to the grid. Exorcism Spear, that sounds cool, but also not nearly as... oh my god, yeah. Sorry. Cultural relic, not nearly as good as a modern weapon. You know, actually... what? You know, I say that, but then, like, that's actually just reality. But yeah, so I'm realizing though that, like, so for one thing, I would like to have machinery that's like a bit more manual, just because the amount of resources, like, so I tried to make a you know, a wheel lock repeater. I tried making wheel lock repeaters from the Matchlock Guns mod with a bit of machinery from Create. That, it went okay, except that for some reason it would occasionally not input, it wouldn't put all of the resources in at the same time, I think. So it was actually like, so instead of, you know, popping out a full wheel lock repeater, it would pop out most of the parts, and then sometimes not even put all of them on the conveyor belt, so they would just be loose and then eventually despawn. So that was fun. But yeah, like the amount of space that it would take to not only like the amount of space it would take to just make those machines, just to have all of the machines, is one thing. The amount of space it would take to have all of the machines and then have an automated setup would be a complete other thing. And especially like, okay, so depending on how crazy you want to get, like where does the resources start, right? Like iron ore. Are you starting with iron ore? So like, okay, so then you have to have like iron ore go through a crusher that then goes through like a washer that then goes through a mechanical crafter to turn the nuggets into ingots. And then you have to have the ingots go into be separated and go into you know, go into you know, making the barrel, the second barrel in the case of wheel lock repeater, you know, the mechanical part, the wheel lock, and the iron block that you need. And even if it was, you know, just something simpler, you know, you still have to deal with multiple parts, you know, going, or, you know, the same resource going separate directions. Which I could think of a way to do, but I don't think it would be that clean. And then again, like you have to have a crusher, a washer, a mechanical crafter, a mechanical crafter for one part, for another part, for another part, another part, for another part. See where I'm going with this? And you can make the mechanical crafters a little bit smaller or bigger depending on what you need, but it's a ludicrous setup that, again, I will stream Minecraft eventually, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I would much rather make something, but yeah, I would much rather make something simpler and a little bit more hands-on, just because it's easier and it's simpler from the building standpoint and not that much. I don't know how much automation would actually grant you, how much efficiency would actually grant you, especially because like you have to have, you know, you have to have certain things going at certain speeds, and like if you want to speed up like the entire conveyor line, then, you know, you're going to have to also have it, you know, have some kind of gear reduction, or a separate power source, you know, than the machines, and that's in and of itself also a complicated thing. So yeah. All right.